unpredictable, you love it when we say we be pubbing this way. Every cab in the Dutch boy, motherfucking fresh ships coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up, not for the week. And we not with the feed, if you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted, Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Daily Sesh,
where the real ones reside. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. I'm your guy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
and I'm Dabby Cabman. You know, it's cool if you don't smoke, but it's a lot cooler if you do. And if you're gonna do it, here and now is the place and time to do it with me and my guy Dutch on the Daily Sesh. Shout out, man, to Jeff Slaughter and Pub Sports Radio for putting us on and everything they got going on. Make sure you're subscribed and checking everything out. Shout out to Vic back there on the ones and twos, man. We had some fun with Vic in Vegas, huh, Dutch?
Yeah, man. Little Mr. Casamigos.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so shout out to him. But most importantly, man, the chat. You guys here, Early Swiss, Don Plays. Shout out to you, man. Cheshire Cat, Mad Stoney, GTM, Viper NB, Winner's Circle, all you guys, man. Moneyline Mills. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate y'all coming out here early and often. You know, you guys make this shit. This is what we do it for, to be here with you guys.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Hit him with the hashtag free big happy. I love seeing that right before we hit the show. Salute to you, my guy. Bo Jackson got the bubble gum in the air, man. I see you, my guy. I see you. A long week. Still got a couple days left, but it's a blessing to be here with you on the Daily Sesh. If everyone would at this time, you know, we do have the new time, 3:30, but we will be going live every day at 3:33. Just so y'all know, I love that number, 3:33. It's a beautiful thing. Right here on the fresh side, 6:30, of course, on the east side, and 5:30 there where my man Dabby Cab resides. So if you would at this time, hit the like button, share the video, of course, as well. And of course, if you're not subscribed to Pub Sports Radio, do this at this time. On my tweet, I have a pinned tweet too. If you guys would retweet that at this time, muchly appreciated. But we got a fully loaded motherfucking sesh today, so we will waste no time. We're gonna get right to it. It's about that motherfucking time for strain of the motherfucking day.
You know what I'm doing? Hey, real quick, Dutch. I don't mean to take it because I know you got it, but since I was with you and I got some back, and also Jay Money had hooked it up, I'm dabbing today. I got 4 different kinds of dabs here for you guys, so I'm gonna heat that up while you do your thing. So I'm muting.
Oh, my man, on the Diablo death. Let's go Wild Picks. New name in the chat. I see you, my guy. Salute to you. And I dig the strain. Today, we got an OG strain, a classic strain called the Rude Boy. Rude Boy OG coming in at 27%. It's a very strong OG. Irene OG crossed with the Face Off OG. And we already know about that Face Off OG. My guy Cap and the rest of the chat. If you tuned in, we went over that. But this right here is a beautiful thing. It's some strength to go with it. Why don't y'all take a look at it real quick. Vic, roll the clip.
Strain of the motherfucking day. Rude Boy, OG. Yeah, man.
The Rude
Damn,
Boy
I only
OG.
been gone one day and I missed that bad fucking tree right there, bro. Damn.
Yeah, look at Mr. Nose in the Air. The Sweaty Butcher says mids. Nah, this is no mids, bro. It might not be the 33%. Jungle Boys, and it didn't cost me 60 bones, but it was nice. It's nice, though. I'm telling you, the Rude Boy hit, got that piney, skunky, hashy kind of flavor to it as well. Roma, it's gas, man. It's pressure coming in once again at 27%. The Rude Boy OG. Everyone in the chat, let me know what the fuck you smoking on. Viper, Alex G, I see y'all. I want to know what you're smoking on. Go ahead.
Cheers. This is the cherry. Well, cheers in a second, but cherry gelato. I got a big fatty for you guys. If you dab, make sure you're taking a dab with me too, because everybody likes to consume THC different. So
yeah, man. Dabba do. Get that in you. That shit looks nice and sweet, my man. A little bit of flavor in you. But yeah, man, let's wait no further. Like I said, we got a fully loaded sesh today. A brand new guest to the sesh here on Puff Sports Radio. Very excited to have her. Been doing it, man, killing it. If you follow our guy Dabby Cab on Twitter, you've been knowing he's been doing quite well on best bets. He's in the lead right now, but this young lady is right behind him, just killing it. I mean, really, very knowledgeable. Got to, seen her a little bit on the network, on Twitter and some other networks. Very knowledgeable. Great breakdowns in her sports. So I'm excited to have her. Always seems to be putting out positive vibes as well. Very important. And that's why we want her to bring her vibe to the Daily Sesh. Please welcome Miss Joe Madden.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, it's
Good,
going
good.
good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's good? What's happening with you two?
Well, I'm having trouble breathing right this second.
I noticed that. I was waiting to see if you coughed or not.
He needs the rude boy. He needs some aqua. I got the rude boy in there, so I'm doing quite lovely, Miss Madden. Thank you so much for joining us here. Now, I know you do a show with Dabby Caps. I know you guys have been on screen together.
Well, we've done shows. It's not like but yeah, you got it.
We've had a hot minute of shows together, that's for sure.
Yeah, so you guys have split the screen together. This is my first time doing it with you, so I want to thank you once again for joining the sesh. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Joe, just in case some of the people out there haven't caught the shows with you and Dabby.
Yeah, so you guys can find me on Twitter at Joe Madden Sports and all social media platforms. I got a lot going on. I got my Joe Madden Sports podcast, my Cup of Joe, do a bunch of stuff. Cab and I are in this competition to win that $4,000, and he just overtook me last week. So keep up the good work.
That's one thing that I talk with people about, just because it's fun, and I'm like, gosh, dang, shit, Joe's good, man. Like that's what I always say. I knew it, but I'm just like, damn it. I mean, everyone that we're doing that with is good. The parameters of the rules make it, difficult, because if we were really doing our money, it's probably not how most of us or any of us would do it. But
it's a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Sweaty Butcher, I see you, my dude. I guess the first time I seen that. Yeah, I knew you'd like this cap, my guy. I knew you'd like it. But yeah, Joe, it's you've been doing great. And what I did notice is I had a rough best bet. I was on it right before.
Oh shit! I forgot you were right before me.
Yeah, it was turning in. It came out right at the end of the NBA, unfortunately, and right with the very few games in there, and then I had to get into baseball when I didn't really have my feet wet. But hey,
when you texted, you said, "Cab, all I have is baseball. What is this crap?"
Yeah, I'm like, man, come on. I knew I didn't want to do it, but what I did notice is Joe, is you keep it very professional. With your bets, I've noticed so far in your first couple of weeks, and that's one thing I did do, and that's why I really didn't even do well, and I was damn near in first place the whole time, because you just got to keep it professional. So whether it be play money or not, you treat it like it's real money, and I believe at the end of the day, it'll pay off. So respect to you on that, and best of luck to you with that as well, Joe. But yeah, Jimmy Gomez, I see you, my guy. So we got Joe here. We definitely had to bring on the lady first, but we did have also our guy Dave from Dave. Go ahead, Cab. You take this one away. I got Joe. You get Dave.
He stumbled on that. Picks from Dave. You got it. You know
Dave.
it.
Dave's from Picks.
Our guy, man. Picks from Dave. He does content on YouTube. He gives out his plays every day. He keeps it short and quick. Gets down to the point. Everything he does is great, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube. Make sure you guys check him out. But without further ado, Picks from Dave. Let's get him up in here.
Yeah,
what's up, nerds?
I'm gonna say finally the nerd, man. He's here he's here every sesh. Just the first time he's actually gonna be here on screen. So muchly appreciated. Good to have you here. And I believe you and Joe, are familiar with each other, correct?
Yep. Joe and I know each other. We do.
Yeah, he's going to be on my show on Monday as well. So
yeah,
great. I figured it wouldn't be an issue. We had two guests, might as well have them both on. Can never say no to a lady. And Dave, we had you, booked out for a minute here, so it's a blessing to have both of you guys here. Dave, how we feeling?
Joe has a busy schedule. Her days were limited, so we were like, we'll get these two together.
Dave, you're okay. No,
love it.
No, Joe's the queen of betting Twitter. She's everywhere, and I've known of her for almost a year now, and everything she touches is gold. So
there you go.
Nice, my
man.
man.
I appreciate it, Dave.
Yeah, very kind words, my man. Now, Dave, you want to go ahead and I know my man Cabby touched on a little bit, but you got your own YouTube thing going too. You put out some decent content as well, correct?
I do. So I'm on everything's Picks from Dave. I'm on Twitter. I put out picks every night. They're all free picks, and I do at least one pick video a day. I put that out at night too, so everyone can see it in the morning, no matter what time zone they're in. And I'm just trying to grow on both those platforms.
Yeah, that's one thing I do love about that is, you know, me, I've been capping for a long time, and I usually always have my bets placed before the nights even, you know, started. So the next day. So I love that you do that. You put it out, doing content like this. Unfortunately, you know, we like to have to save some picks a little bit for the actual times of the show. But that is the best way to do it. And it's dope that you, you know, you take your time in the nighttime to do that and get that out there, Dave. Muchly appreciated. I know a lot of people, a lot of cappers appreciate it as well. And
Yeah, I see you do it. He does it when he's on the road for work.
I mean, majority of the time you're gonna beat the line. You know, like I mean, you of course not every time, but goddamn, if you're doing it right, it's gonna be majority of the time.
Yeah, every day, no days off.
Yeah, man. No days off. No part-time and shit in this business. I love it, my guy. I love it. So real quick here, we're gonna get to some couple clips, and then of course we'll get you know how we do. You know, I'm sure Dave's definitely familiar with the show. Joe says she's caught the show, so we break bread and then we hit him over the head. So what we're gonna do right now is this is how we like to start off the day. And me, you know, we give a lot of shout outs to, you know, Burner, Khalifa, guys that me and you know, entrepreneurs in the weed game and just doing it real big. Guys that me and Cabby, real talk, just look up to. And here's one. And then when I seen this clip, I said we have to show it to the public. Go ahead, roll the clip, Vic.
Okay, bro. Look, I don't even like cops, but that's still cool.
Was that Super Bowl?
It is a past one, so they brought it back. It's like that's why I say it'll never die.
Love
So that probably could have been, you know.
You know what he said? You saw him, right? He said, and Dave, you would have done the same thing, right? I don't care if you smoke or not. If Snoop Dogg passes you a blunt, you fucking hit it. Dutch, you don't even smoke blunts. If he passes you a blunt, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to hit it one time. Props to Wiz Khalifa because he said, I remember a story. He said when Snoop passed me a blunt, I said I can't do it, and he's like, I felt hella awkward telling Snoop Dogg no, but he's like, I just don't smoke blunts no more. So I don't think I could be Wiz in that. I'd hit that motherfucker, and I'd hit that motherfucker with the quickness. I ain't gonna lie to you. And one thing I do know is Snoop Dogg ain't gonna pass me no motherfucking backwoods. So I'll be happy with that. He don't smoke backwoods. So
Yeah, see, that's what Jimmy said in the chat. He said you can't say no to Snoop Dogg. What the fuck? Like, I don't care who you are. You're not, what are you gonna do? Say no to Snoop Dogg when he passes you the weed? Like, come on.
right now, I know Dave, you giving up the flower now, correct?
Yeah, so when I hit about 30 years old, it just did something different to me. And we've kind of talked, and I'm getting some ideas of starting to smoke because starting to get older and joint pain and that sort of thing. But I definitely drink.
Oh man, yeah, what you sipping on over there?
I've got a Lagavulin. It's a Scotch whiskey.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, no fine flower, but some fine Scotch. You know, I see it, my man. Nice, good stuff. Now, Joe, are you a fan of Snoop Dogg? And you're not a fan. You know, you don't have to touch on the flower if you don't want to. You obviously aren't smoking.
I love Snoop, and I would smoke, but not on air because it will take me 10 minutes to answer your guys' questions. It makes me so slow, no matter what strain I get. So,
okay. She said,
if you want me to be able to answer a question, otherwise it'll be off air. You won't even hear me.
You kept it real. I like it. Thank you for keeping it real. Yeah, that's like that's a couple people I know. They're like they hit the plane twice and they're just quiet. It's like, huh?
Dutch thinks I answer slow. He thinks I answer slow, so maybe it is true. Maybe it happens to me too.
Hey, what's the who's the slowest motherfucker when we hang out, bro? Shout out to, and I just left his house. ski Prophet, you know. Shout out to our
man,
guy.
That guy is great.
Shout out to our boy.
Like he said, who are they playing? And then as soon as it registered like a fucking machine with the stats and everything, but the fact that it went from who are they playing to the stats, it's just I loved it, man. It's
he'll just be in complete quiet mode, like and then it's like you press a button and it's like on a computer and it just completely loads.
Yeah, you can see it.
Nothing but solid info, and you know he might have looked lost, might have looked like he didn't know where he was at, but he still went 2-0 on the diamond.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As soon as it clicked, like you said, like a computer, like a computer.
Well, let's not get it wrong. If you're not an official smoker, anybody in that room would have been lost, and you know, and I still was definitely feeling myself. Shout out to Mad Stoney. I see you, my guy Renzo in the building. I see you. But yeah, shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. I had to show it, wake and bake at all times. We're heavily smoking. Now this next one had me laughing, man. I believe this is only in Atlanta, but yeah, the recession is real. Vic, roll the clip.
Only Houston News.
Inflation continues to bitch slap the American family, and that includes at the dinner table. Houston has one of the
Houston, my fault, Houston.
What? That's really the news. How do you guys feel about that? That's how all news should be. Are you kidding me?
Man, I don't even catch the news. That was funny though.
Yeah. And they talk about me. I cuss too much. Come on, man. That's the Houston News. He said bitch slap.
Bitch slap the American people. How do you like that, Dave? Would you? Do you watch news or no?
No, I don't watch the news, but I love those clips of them slipping up and swearing, or I mean, there's all sorts of those, but I love those on YouTube. That's for sure.
That's great. See, I don't watch it either. I don't think any of us really do. We don't got time for that. But if they started talking like that more often, I might tune in every once in a while.
Hey, shout out to Les, man. I see you, my guy. Just a little late. Went and got that beer. Had to do the beer run. Chris, up to you guys, to you, my man, and salute to you. Hopefully the beer is nice and cold. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I could that should have me rolling when I see that. I don't watch the news though. I don't watch the news. The shit is depressing as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially living here in Vegas, anywhere I live, in Florida, man, like you watch the news, you don't really even want to go outside damn near, especially on certain sides of the town. Like here in Vegas, you they don't show too much until late. But yeah, I only really catch the news like when the game's on and then it comes on right after. And I'm like, what the hell is going on this side of town? Yeah, it's depressing, man. Who died? Who got robbed? What animal? I don't like watching the news. Depressing as fuck. My life I worry about my own. But yeah, this next clip here, speaking of the news, man, this had to make the news though. Now me and Cabby, we're not too fond of big animals, and I don't think he's gonna be too fond of this one. Roll the clip, Vic.
That's not real, bro.
That's fake as shit.
There's no way that's real.
I pray that's fake as shit. That's for
the
sure.
anaconda, bro. That's the anaconda.
No, look, now you sound like Nicky Fish Tanks. Shout out to him because he's awesome. But he kept talking about snakes, and I was like, bro, snakes don't kill people. He's like, they can. I was like, no, they can't.
Bro.
Now you got one eating a van on our show.
That is real, bro. That is a real snake. That's an anaconda, man. I don't know if there are real anacondas, and they do exactly that. They're gonna wrap, squeeze the shit, and that is just I never seen it over a van like that. But they
shout out to Ice-T. Did he kill the anaconda? I don't remember how that movie ended though.
The anaconda?
Yeah, somebody killed it.
Yeah, J-Lo went off on her, man. That was one of J-Lo's highlights. That was before her. I think that was like her first marriage, maybe.
Bro, you say first marriage. If I see one more tweet about some team and how she has more rings than them over the last few years,
almost as many as Tom Brady.
That's what
Yo, shout out. Hey, shout out to J-Lo though, man. But at the same time though, Ben Affleck, I'm like, what is he thinking, bro? Like, come on, Ben. That's the one I really question is Ben Affleck. Like, she literally just said, bye, Alex. Okay, Ben. Like, what the fuck? But hey, we won't get into that. Shout out to Lance. I see you, Lance. Now, you know what we do here. We did break a little bread, and now we're about to hit him over the head. This next clip, and we're about to make some great calls. I know. Joe's coming with the heat. My guy Cab coming off 8-0 in the MLB Vegas trip here. It was a beautiful thing. Obviously, we know Dave knows his picks as well. But, hopefully we can all make better calls than this gentleman here. Vic, roll the clip.
Red Sox in the season series. That one hit well to right field, going back, and you can forget about this one. Oh, he caught it right at the wall.
What the fuck? Hey, man, I'll be pissed off if I was on the radio.
Whoa, bro, I couldn't tell he caught it because of the announcer. The way they in the film, bro. The way I couldn't see the ball even. Like,
yeah, it fooled not only the announcer, but the cameraman fooled everyone as well. Fooled him too.
Fuck if my money was on that, bro.
I know, right? That part really got to me because I was thinking how we would have felt like hearing that, just seeing that, or even on the radio, someone saying that. You've been so pissed, bro. Like, yeah, this motherfucker.
That's the type of shit that sets your
penalty in the NFL.
That's the type of shit that sets your vibes off to like a 5-game losing streak because you're just
I
like,
know.
What happened?
That dude's messing with people's lives, Man. But yeah.
Hey, do you guys always listen to announcers though? What about you guys?
No, I can't. I can't listen to announcers at all. It drives me crazy, especially in football.
I listen to games without sound. I have multiple games going on all over the place. So I rarely listen to the sound when I'm watching games.
Yeah.
Dutch, I know you sometimes are at the sports book and they only have the sound on one of the games.
Yeah, when I listen to when I watch baseball, ain't no way I'm listening to that shit. I like music, even sometimes with the basketball. But yeah, I do like to hear the games when I'm watching the NFL and stuff. I need to be into that shit, But the basketball sometimes I can. It just depending, I don't want to go through names and stuff, but some people it's automatic mute, That's absolutely. But some, it's auto mute. Don't matter who the fuck's playing, it's who's talking. But I definitely rather listen to some music sometimes and just have the sports in the background. But let's get to what's important. Everyone in chat, real quick, give a shout out to the chat, Cab. Put your Nasty Nate, Mr. Trifecta. I see you, my guy. Everyone in the chat, we're about to get to that baseball right now. I know a lot of games have went off. Let's get to the bread, though. We've been rock hot. Rocco Rogers, I see you, my guy. Go ahead, Cab.
I got you, bro. Les Man, he said, Joe, NHL Sharp. You were getting a lot of love earlier up in the chat, too. I'm not all the way back up there, but a lot of people were shouting you out, by the way, when you came in here. You too, Dave.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. I can't. All I saw was hair gas report, so I'm not going there anymore. If you're going anywhere where Razor did, so I'm stopping on that comment. Jeffrey Blue said,
"You said you're a haircut model. Come on, man."
Oh, that's a compliment. Thank you, Gas. Thank you. You didn't do. Bro, this is how I always cut my hair, but you didn't razor me, so I appreciate you. Paul Trippy, what up, man? Matt Stoney, he said he's stoned. That's good. That's good, man. You can enjoy dinner with your family or yourself, whoever you're with, whatever. Watch some games, make some money, and probably get a good night's sleep then. Stimmy OG, what it do, fellas? And Miss Joe, Jeffrey, Danzo. I see that you hit some of those pretty awesome plus money bets that you post. I've been paying attention, man. You kill it on those.
Keep it up, my guy. Keep it up. Paul Trippy says Pick Dogs legend. Must be talking about you, Joe, I believe. Joe, did you see the Justin Bieber cabbie lookalike?
We went past that. That was already over.
You brought it up, and Joe's like, "How to look?"
I can see it though now. I can totally see it.
Oh,
We're just getting some tattoos there.
Yeah, you check it out on if you see Razor Sharp, our guy Razor Sharp Picks. He had a pretty good comparison. I will give him that. It was funny. The picture was worth talking about.
Somebody said Beatles, and I was like, I can live with that. Get off the Justin Bieber, go with the Beatles, because it's all about the same either way.
You didn't like the Biebers or the Elvis comparison, but he said the Beatles.
I didn't have a problem with the Elvis one.
Okay, all right. D Mills, she's like the Chargers. I remember her. Stimmy.
You shouldn't have let Razor knew that bugged you, because now he's going to come in the chat every time and.
Oh, it doesn't really bug me. But it's funny. But
I think it kind of
let Razor know that I said, "Fuck you, Razor."
It was a good one. It was a good one though. But yeah, let's get to it though, Joe. Very excited to have you on here. And no pressure, of course. But did you have anything you wanted to give out today?
I am not in love with baseball right now. I need football to come back, but I think Toronto is going to pull it off today. That line has moved from this morning. I like them better at -122 to -124 with Alek Manoah starting for the Toronto Blue Jays here against the Minnesota Twins. So I was liking that. Now at -130, I probably wouldn't bet it at this point. But I do think in this game, you can take that under 8.5. I was actually shocked it moved up. I think Manoah is really going to limit the Minnesota Twins here. And I think Sonny Gray, he's been playing better since the All-Star break. He's got a 3.41 ERA on the season. And I think he'll do enough to limit the Toronto Blue Jays bats. We've seen them in quite a few games as of late not be able to get this run production done. So I like the under 8.5 in that one. And then the Astros and the Guardians. Has this one kicked off yet? I have a feeling it has.
Wasn't it? 6?
No,
it hasn't kicked off yet.
You got a minute or a few minutes.
Got a minute. I think in this one, looking at it, you got to ride with the under 8 as well. This line is another one that's gone from 7.5 to 8. But you got Verlander coming out and Zach Plesac. He is the question mark. You could also look at the Guardians team total under, because I do think that they're going to struggle to hit off of Verlander today. He's just been playing so phenomenal. Got so many strong trends to that under with the Astros and the Guardians as well. Astros have dominated over the Guardians too. So while I don't really want to play the run line here, I wouldn't have an issue with someone playing the run line because they're 5-0 in their last 5 in Cleveland. 9-2 in their last 11, 29-26 on that run line on the road. So I could see them taking the first 5 as well.
Wow, great stuff, great breakdowns, love it. And I like that run line. Another thing that I in the MLB, I do not like taking home run lines. So I do on the road. That's a check for me as well there. So I'm not mad at that as well. And of course, Verlander, man. I mean, he's like wine. He only gets better as he ages. It's a beautiful thing. I know my guy Dabby Cav's a big fan, but who's not a big fan really of Justin Verlander? But you gotta be definitely appreciative of him. The numbers are insane. Caps went over them. They're just insane. Real quick, Dave, did you have a pick on this? We do have time. It's 4:10. We got time to bet that beautiful breakdown that Miss Joe Madden just gave there on that Astros Guardian game. It starts at 7:10 Eastern time. So you got 10 to 12 minutes. I like the looks. Very good breakdown. Dave, you got anything on this 405 game or anything else on the card?
Yeah, so two of my games, my picks went off already, and I knew Joe would say something about the Jays game being from Canada. So I'm on that game too. I'm on the first 5. It's just basically a better pitcher. People talk about Sonny Gray like he's in the good category. I put him at mediocre at best. And Toronto's bats are in the top third of pretty much every hitting stat since the All-Star break, and the Twins are in the bottom half. So better pitching, better hitting. I'm going first 5 on that one. I actually put a bet on the money line and the run line. I'd have -0.5 a run, get some plus money. And then I was hoping that my other pick, the Astros and Guardians, Joe wouldn't talk about because she was going to go with the Jays. But I like that game too. And the under is absolutely the play, not just because of the starting pitching. I mean, Zach Balsack, he's not good. But, obviously Verlander is Verlander. But he's he's a ball sack. Every time I put money on the Guardians.
You said, wait, that's not his last name, is it? Wait, of course it's not.
Plesac is his last name. Baseball, but I know that's Plesac's boy.
Yeah, no, ball sack. 2 things. One is these teams have really great bullpens since the All-Star break. And although Cleveland's been hitting a little bit better, Houston has been hitting way under their expectation. They're in the bottom half 2 of the league since the All-Star break. So I know this game's juiced to the over, but I'm definitely on the under 8 runs, like Joe.
Love it, Dave. Love it there, man. Excuse me real quick. Good luck to you too, Dave.
Hey,
Sweaty Booker, I see you, my guy.
Since we're on a time, let me just go ahead and get this out there because it is in 15 minutes. So I'm on that Toronto game also, man. I don't hate the under, but I took Toronto first 5 money line. That's so Dave and me are in the same spot. He did a great job talking about it. I don't think Gray's bad. I also don't think he's elite. I don't know necessarily if Manoah is what I would call elite, but he's very good pushing elite, and he's been elite this year. This is something you can't cap. But when I watch him pitch and he gets into it with other teams, like he did his last start or 2 starts ago, Dave, you know what I'm talking about. Look, I love that energy, okay? Because that's the energy I had on the mound. When he's walking in the dugout, like, I guess to keep it simple, motherfucking the other team, like talking to somebody who he just struck out. I love somebody who brings that intensity to the ball field, and that's somebody who I'll bet on, because if he does screw me, he's going to be just as mad as I am, if not worse. And I don't like somebody that, is like, hey, it's 1 out of 162. So this guy treats every pitch like it's like, it. So if I'm getting a money line first 5, I think that's because of what Joe said, though. The bats have been struggling, man, of late. But since the All-Star break, like Dave said, they've been good. It is the Blue Jays. Baseball's a wave. I've got a better pitcher, and I'm not having to lay a run line for such a bad line. So I'm on the Blue Jays first 5 also.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Shout out to our guy, Jay Peasy, in the building. Now, if you didn't know, Joe, if you peeped the intro on the start of the song, that's our guy, Jay Peasy, one of Puff Sports Radio's finest out there in Cali. And he will be joining us tomorrow. Very excited. His first appearance on the Daily Sesh. Going to have Jay Peasy in the building. Looking forward to it, my guy. Salute to you. Hopefully you were cashing some tickets. And getting through traffic, my man. Getting through that LA traffic, man. Hopefully you about home through kicking it by now. 1-5, I see you, my guy. I see you.
No, don't read that. Don't even acknowledge that.
And a shout out to Peasy too. He did all the background.
Go ahead.
Peasy did all the background music on my videos too, so he's everywhere, man.
Oh man, that's dope.
Yes.
That's
love
dope.
it.
Yeah. Lance, I see everyone in the chat. Let us know your plays if you would. Moneyline Mills. Yeah, the NFL, they got some solid commentators. I'm just so into the game. I like to hear it. And I can't go to the bars that don't play. A lot of the bars play music. I can't be listening to music when the NFL is on.
Can you watch the Manning brothers?
Yeah, I can. Well, see.
I can't. That one killed me. No, commentating.
No, hey, but no, you know what though, Joe? You know what? I can do it, but it's like I only could do it just if it's a game I really don't care about. And I'm just trying to support my boy Peyton, because I will say they talk more about it's just vibing out than more about the game.
I was about to say, Joe, you asked somebody who loves his Denver Broncos that question.
Well, that's why I could see that poster behind, and I had to ask.
Yeah,
right?
Don't be low blowing Peyton. You can say what you want about Eli, but not Peyton. No, but
I've got Elway on my wall, so.
See, I knew I liked her. That's why, I knew I liked you, Joe. I know you have good breakdowns, positive vibes. You got Mr. John Elway on your wall.
Absolutely do.
I dig it. Number 7, man. Number 7. I like it. So real quick, everyone in the chat, if you would, drop your plays. Vic, highlight all the plays in there. Joe, if you would, just go ahead and recap what you're on. Let us know what else you have going this week. I know you gave out 2 good plays. Let us know again where we can find you, putting out content all day long. What's that, Joe Madden? Go ahead with your Twitter for me again.
Yeah, you can find me at Joe Madden Sports, and then just a recap of what I'm doing today. The Toronto Blue Jays, the money line for the full game, and on that under 8.5 for that one. Then the Houston Astros, Cleveland Guardians, going to take the under 8 in that as well.
Awesome, good stuff. At Joe Madden Sports, everyone in the chat, everyone watching, be sure to follow her. Always putting out positive content, like I said. Dave, my man, once again, go over your picks as well. Let the nerds know where we're going to get paid. How are we getting paid today, my guy?
All right, yeah, let's get nerdy. I'm on the Jays first 5 innings. My post last night was on the money line. I like the run line this morning. I took that 2 first 5 in that game. And then I also like the Guardians, Astros under. It's at 8. Strong bullpen, strong pitching. That's a good look there. All my other picks I post the night before. They're on my Twitter page. I have all my results posted too. I have a YouTube channel that I'm starting up, and I'll be in the comment section every day on this show making fun of people. So,
yeah, hey, that's perfect. That's perfect, Dave. Now, I like to do clips, and this clip, this might walk the fine line here.
I thought we got away without doing anything too bad.
This one's for Dave, and especially for Cabby's ass, man. As much as I walk this week, he deserves this one. But Brazil, Brazil has a lot of beautiful things, but you got to watch where you go, just like you got to wherever you go, especially here in the city of Vegas. But they will not stand for thieving. And this right here is what the police are supporting now to do if they see thieves. Vic, roll the clip.
Madness. This is Sparta!
Oh.
Did Vic dub that, or did you see it dubbed like that?
No, Vic, that's what it was. Yeah, but there's it's like a minute long. Vic's a little scary right now, coming back from Vegas. He's, they don't want to show.
They were thieves?
Yeah, those are thieves. So right now, the rule in Brazil, they passed a law that if any thieves, because people, what they do is they just go up on their bikes and they rob people at gunpoint.
Oh,
so
those motorcycle thieves.
Any motorcycle thieves, they want you to kill. Just run over them. So there's about a minute and 15-second long clip of them literally just running over people. But that one was a pretty good one. They both didn't die, so y'all, don't have to worry about that. They all
don't know that.
They never
they do. You want to see it one more time just to make sure?
Sure.
Yeah.
Vic, roll it.
This is Sparta!
Wow.
I don't look. The dub is why I'm laughing. You guys got to understand. Like, if they didn't say anything, it'd be like, "Oh my god!" But like, come on, putting this is Sparta. This is
Karma's a motherfucker, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Karma is a motherfucker. So if you thieving, that's what you get, man. That's what you get. And Brazil's handling business, in my opinion, like they should, man. If you out there robbing and stealing from motherfuckers, especially with a gun, you deserve that shit. How do you feel about that, Joe?
Well, all I could think was, God, it would be nice to get divorced down there. Set your ex up as a thief.
Oh shit!
That was my first thought.
That's darker than anything we've ever shown, Joe.
She loves this shit. The Phallus Hound and her, they both get a little aggressive towards the men when it comes to stuff like this. That's all they can think of. I dig it though. I dig it. My man Dave, what'd you think of the clip, man? That was kind of especially for you. There's a little more. I'm gonna send you the full clip. And you can watch everybody get hurt. But
that's good. This show's taught me that no matter if you're a person, girl, guy, age, an animal, a moose, that if something hits you at 60 miles an hour, you fly the same way. It's head over heels.
That's a good point. See, look, we're teaching people anything here. A lot of
educational.
Things. Not just about flour, not just about sports betting, not just about positive energy and vibe, about how motherfuckers get hit as well. But yeah, Cabby, go ahead and touch on the chat real quick. Well, sometimes when we do get a couple guests on here, we neglect to chat a little bit. We see you guys in here. Make sure if we missed a comment, anything important, comment below. Me and Cab will come back and check on our comments, of course. Let us know what you're smoking on. Let us know your plays. And much love to you guys for joining us, of course. But Cab, go ahead, take it away, my guy.
I got you guys. Mad Stoney, man, he said in this episode of 420 Ways to Die. I love the 420. Thank you. That's a perfect episode. I caught that wordplay, buddy. I appreciate you. Alex G said everyone stopped riding motorcycles when that law was passed. No more motorcycle thieves, just regular thieves.
Yeah, they're like, fuck
that. That's right. And then, hey, Cheshire Cat said, Jesus, Joe. He was like, that was hard. You better not cross
She kept it real. I dig it.
Yeah, better not cross her. That's all I'm saying. Better keep it cool.
They ain't got to.
Oh man, this was fun though. I enjoyed you guys. Picks from Dave. Everybody out here, make sure you follow Picks from Dave and Joe. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you guys for coming in here. Like Dutch said, comment on the show. Leave us comments. But shout out to you guys. Winter Circle, JPZ, Cheshire Cat, 1-5. I'm not going to read what you said, but I see you, my guy. I appreciate you coming in here. Abel A, Lance, everybody, man. Leave comments. Appreciate you. Share the show. And Dutch, tell them what's up.
Yeah, man. Kurt Gray, I see you, my guy. Appreciate you. Kurt 1-5, appreciate the kind words as well. I see you, my guy. Alex G, everyone in here, man. Appreciate you. Joe, Dave, muchly appreciated. Salute to you and everyone in the chat. Appreciate y'all. The Daily Sesh, once again, was a success. Positive vibes, positive energy is what we're looking for. And of course, a couple motherfuckers getting knocked out. Don't hurt nobody. Just laugh and keep it going. It's not you. That's the positive thing about it. It's not you. And it could always be worse. If something bad, you lose a pick, just take yourself right back to that clip. Could always be worse. So keep it moving.
That's one way to make it positive. There you go.
I know somebody's in the chat like, think what the fuck was positive about that? Yeah, man. Remember, they were thieves. But until tomorrow, remember, we need everyone to spread the word because we are on our third time change, but it will not change again. Third time is a motherfucking charm. 6:30 Eastern time. 3:30 Pacific time out here on the fresh side. 5:30, of course, where my man Cabby resides. Once again, Dave, Joe, appreciate you joining us. Everyone in the chat, big ups. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Until tomorrow at 3:30, you know the vibes.
Stay high.
Yeah, man.
So high. So high. So high. So high. Who wanna get blunted with the best? So fresh, and we do this shit daily. Styles unpredictable, you love it when we say it. We be pubbing this way. Every cab in the Dutch boy, motherfucking fresh shit is coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up. Not for the week, and we not with the feed. If you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high. So here we go. Never get it twisted. Pub Sports Radio.